going from Skype to phone, phone to Skype. It's always a lot easier doing phone to Skype, Skype to phone, rather than calling people on the phone using Skype. That's always a mess. But we're going to go back to the telephone. We've got our next guest. How are you, my friend?
Hey, how are you doing?
Pretty good, actually. Pretty good, actually. I am glad that you joined us today.
Oh, sweet. That's my pleasure. That's my pleasure. A lot of your energy.
Well, I appreciate it. The radio industry does not, but my guests always do, which I take into account of good. So
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. How are you doing that?
So before we get the ball rolling here, I want to get people over to your website and social media and all that. How do they find you on all these various platforms, my friend?
So my name is RYALS. It's RYALS. And you can easily find me on socials, Instagram, RYALS Official. It's RYALS. And so is my website, RYALS Official. Yeah, I would be glad to answer any DMs, so please slide into my DMs. I will be there for you to answer. It's RYALS. I have a little song about it. RYALS. So,
that's awesome. That could be a jingle on a.
I had to come up with something. I was on the TikTok, and I'm like, I have this jingle in my head. I'm like, RYALS. I hear you saying RYALS.
That's awesome.
Pretty easy to remember.
Well, we have got Ryals with us today. He joins us live here in a broadcast, and just an amazing, amazing pop singer. Set to release a brand new EP, Forward Fall. It is going to be coming out very soon. The first single is, of course, Midnight. And he joins us today here on the telephone. So Ryals, tell us a little bit about this. Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about how you got interested and started in doing the music thing.
100%. Well, that's, the tale as long as time. As soon as I started talking, I think I started singing before, so it was pretty much predetermined, I think, and it never went away. So music was part of my life since, as much as I remember myself. And I started writing poems and actually songwriting already on my little keyboard that I was begging my father to get me from my neighbor when I was around 12. And, my first, songs, I think, that would be, age of 16. And then some of the songs that were written when I was 18 and 16 were included in my first album, which is State of Liberty, which is still around, still on the internet. State of Liberty, it's the name of it. And, I'm coming from Ukraine, so it's been a journey. It's been a while, and it's time to release new music. My second EP, Forward, is coming out this fall, as you said. And we kept the ball rolling. The first track, Midnight, is out. The acoustic version of Midnight is out. And NMSA, our second dance single from the album, is out too. It was actually released 2 days ago, and I'm so honored and happy with the feedback that people are providing, loving it. And the NMSA single was written about getting out of the abusive relationship and, being empowered to say no and walk away, even though it feels like the world is ending there. It's better to settle for what you have right now, even though it's painful to endure. It becomes more of a hard work day by day to experience it. And, I wrote it as a 80s influence, mantra for us to say not my friend anymore and walk away and build a life for yourself. And, all these experiences that shape me into who I am and shape people around the world, all the hardships that we endure, all the traumas that that's been placed in us even since childhood, and we're working on them to move on and carrying them with our lives and, build a better life for ourselves. It's all encoded in this EP, upcoming EP of mine, Forward, which is speaks for itself. And every song would be a part of experience that sort of pivoted my life into a different direction. And here we are.
That's awesome.
Right now.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. RYALS joins us here on our big broadcast. So, how do you go from being in the Ukraine to now being in the United States?
Oh, wow, good question right there you have for me. Well, it's a long journey. I am a gay man, a young man that has never, found his place in Ukraine because it is a very conservative country, and as much as the new generation is trying to fight it right now, we're still so behind. Just very, very behind on, I think, the mentality and the perception of people. And I was growing up with being very open-minded and, to like any information. And as I said, being gay was a little hard because growing up, you just learn that even though you're not out yet, you just learn that people that are out are just the outcast and are going to be bullied, going to be persecuted and killed, and they're literally are just not part of the society. So I think my whole life I was trying to figure out, because I love my life and I want to live, and I wanted to create a happy life because it was a bit of a struggle. So I was finding my place under the sun and found it in the States when I moved to New York and started living an authentic life. And I'm learning, I'm learning a lot and finding my identity and personality and just living to my full potential, not suppressing a huge part of myself. So that was a huge engine that moved me towards better life and the ability to express myself through my music and just through my personality. So, yeah, it started a long time ago. The first time I came to the U.S. It was when I was 18 years old, and I found a culture that is already, a step ahead, at least if we're looking at Ukraine, the States are a step ahead, and the people are more open-minded, and the whole community, LGBT community, that was paving a way through, and fighting for us and for our generation to be more welcomed in this world and legalizing the rights, the human rights for us. So, I was sort of on a wave of this, and I was lucky enough to experience, how the freedom, your personal freedom tastes like. So I just, wanted to stick around and be able to join the party, join the people who fought for our rights, and being able to continue fighting for them. But before that, I needed to find myself and learn a lot of things and, become stronger in my own shoes and more confident. And, yes, here I am again, now living in the States, living to my full potential and, doing music, something that I was always, just was passionate to do. And now through my music, using this voice, I'm able to empower more people around me and hopefully around the world to not give up and to pursue your dreams and to find your place under the sun, and to be able to feel confident in your own shoes and to feel confident with your own life. And that's what led me here.
That's great. That's great. I'm glad you've been able to make it work, my friend. As we wrap up here with you, we are going to play NMFA. Tell us about this track.
NMFA, yeah, this is our second track, second single from upcoming EP Forward. And yeah, as I've said before, it was written after the experience of being in an abusive relationship. It was a verbal abuse. It was just insecurities of another person that is bringing you down as a person who wants to thrive and help and just be happy. So the song is about that. The song is about the ability of walking away and without regrets and searching for a better life for yourself. But the first step to say no is a pretty hard one, because a lot of us just don't know how to say no and don't know how to establish your boundaries and your rights, even if we were talking about this relationship. So I believe that we're all capable of it, and there's so much better. There's so much more in the world that you know about right now, this moment. And if you struggle, if you're going through a hard time, and if it is bound to a relationship that is not working for you, whether it's work, whether it's personal relationship, whether it's relationship with your parents, sometimes, you just have to find what's right for you and keep going. And it's, despite how hard it might seem, it is so much easier to start from scratch than continue the way that is not working for you right now.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to play this track. I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on our big program. Good luck with everything, and keep up the good work, my friend.
I appreciate you so much. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you around.
Definitely. Thank you, Ryals. Appreciate it, brother. There he goes. That is Ryals, and we are going to play his track right now here in our big program.
Anymore, not my friend anymore. Not my friend anymore, not my friend anymore. You said it all, I heard you well, I'm now. We've had a race, it was intense, we're done now. We invested all, it didn't pay off, so we kinda. And towards the sunlight, we're running together, yet oh no. Getting higher and higher, seduced by desire. I was losing myself, waiting, losing myself in you. Getting harder and harder, Step me out from the dance floor.
Take me home. Not my friend anymore. Not my friend anymore. Take me home. My friend anymore. My friend. Take me home. Not my friend anymore. Not my friend